Have you ever noticed how time seems to speed up once we pass 50? The body starts responding differently. Strength fades, breath shortens, and muscles lose their responsiveness. While the mind stays sharp, the real danger lies in acceptance. We start believing this decline is the natural course of aging, that there's nothing to be done. And it is in this quiet, passive resignation that the true enemy hides. Because once we accept the idea that it's normal to lose strength, we unconsciously stop taking the steps that could actually reverse this process. And yes, it is reversible. That's the most important message here. You can regain strength, restore vitality, and rebuild confidence by performing just a few simple exercises. You don't need a gym membership, expensive machines, or a complicated program. Everything is adaptable to your current physical condition, even if you've never exercised before. Today, I'm not only going to show you 3 powerful exercises that form the foundation of lifelong strength, but I'll also explain how to adapt each one to your current level, how to progress safely, and how to integrate them into a life-changing weekly routine. Before we begin, please take a moment to comment your name and the city you're watching from. This helps us build a stronger community here on Senior Wellness. Now, let's get into the exercises. Let's start with exercise 3. Push-ups. You might be thinking, isn't that too difficult? Or, that's just another typical exercise. But few movements match the effectiveness and versatility of the classic push-up. This time-tested exercise remains one of the most efficient ways to strengthen the upper body using nothing but your own body weight. The push-up primarily targets the chest, triceps, and shoulders, muscles essential for pushing a shopping cart, lifting a heavy pan, or getting up off the ground after a fall. But that's not all. Push-ups also significantly engage your core, the vital muscle group, including the abdomen, lower back, and glutes. A strong core is critical for good posture, reduced back pain, and overall balance, which is especially important after 50. The standard form involves placing your hands and feet on the floor and maintaining a straight body like a board as you bend and straighten your elbows. It seems simple, but proper form and safe adaptation are key. True wisdom lies in recognizing and respecting your current ability, then gradually building up from there. A traditional push-up can be very challenging at first, and that's absolutely okay. For beginners, I recommend starting with wall push-ups. Stand about an arm's length from a wall, place your palms flat against it at shoulder height, and slowly bend your elbows, bringing your chest toward the wall. This simple movement builds initial strength and teaches the correct movement pattern with much less strain. As this becomes easier, progress to the inclined push-up by placing your hands on a stable surface like a table or countertop. The lower the surface, the more challenging the exercise. Eventually, you can use knee-supported push-ups before advancing to the traditional form. Regardless of the variation, proper technique is essential. Always keep your body aligned from head to heels. Chocks knees. Don't let your hips sag or rise. Aim for about a 45-degree angle between your upper arms and your body to protect your shoulders. Inhale as you lower, and exhale as you push up. Control each repetition slowly. Start with a volume where you feel productive challenge, maybe just 5 reps, and maintain good form. Rest for 60 to 90 seconds between sets. With consistency, those difficult first reps will become easier, and you'll confidently move to the next variation. If the push-up is the king of upper body exercises, the squat is its equivalent for the lower body. This exercise is arguably the most direct reflection of our functional independence in everyday life. Think about it. How many times a day do you sit down and get back up from a chair or need to pick something up from the floor? This fundamental movement, vital to maintaining our autonomy, often becomes compromised as we age, unless we take deliberate action. When you perform a squat, you engage the largest and strongest muscle groups in your entire body: the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and deep core muscles. This massive muscle activation significantly stimulates your metabolism, helping you burn more calories and improve body composition: more lean muscle, less fat. Furthermore, squats strengthen the knee and hip joints, improving their resilience and stability. Crucially, squats naturally stimulate the production of anabolic hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, key elements in maintaining and even building muscle mass. Regularly practicing squats directly fights sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, preserving mobility, strength, and bone density for fall prevention. The squat is a simple movement, bending the knees and hips to lower the body, then returning to upright. Like the push-up, it offers variations adaptable to your fitness level. If you're starting, begin with the assisted squat, lightly holding onto a sturdy chair or countertop for balance and performing the movement slowly. As control improves, transition to the unsupported bodyweight squat. If you have knee sensitivity, use the partial squat, only descending as far as is comfortable. You don't need to go parallel initially. Your range of motion will naturally deepen over time as strength improves. Proper form is essential. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, with toes pointing slightly outward. As you lower, imagine you're sitting back into a chair to push your hips backward. This protects the knees. Keep your chest lifted and your spine in its natural curve. Ensure your knees track in the same direction as your toes and do not collapse inward. If your heels lift, temporarily place a folded towel under them while also working on ankle mobility. Remember to breathe correctly. Inhale deeply as you lower, allowing your abdomen to expand, and exhale with controlled effort as you rise, stabilizing your core. Unlike push-ups, squats can generally be performed at a slightly higher volume because the leg muscles are more resistant to fatigue. For older adults beginning their fitness journey, a good starting point is 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. As endurance builds, gradually increase to 3 to 4 sets. Rest for 90 to 180 seconds between sets, depending on your fitness level and intensity. Always prioritize quality of movement over quantity. Don't be surprised if your heart races and your breathing intensifies after a set. That's perfectly normal, and it's one of the major benefits. Squats contribute significantly to your cardiorespiratory health. With regular practice, you'll notice more than just stronger leg muscles. Everyday tasks, like climbing stairs, standing up from low seats, or picking something up, begin to feel noticeably easier. It's as if your body starts to remember how to move efficiently and confidently again. By combining the squat with the push-up, you're already working a substantial portion of your body's muscular system. But there's a crucial missing piece: the core. Before we introduce the third and final exercise, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay connected to science-based, trustworthy information. Now, let's move on to Exercise 1. Planks. First, the core is not just the visible six-pack. It's a complex system including the transverse abdominis, obliques, lower back muscles, diaphragm, and hip musculature. These muscles work in harmony to stabilize the spine, transfer force, and allow safe movement. With age, tone loss in these deep core muscles is directly related to common issues like chronic lower back pain, poor balance, and poor posture. The plank is a powerful tool to reverse this weakening. It teaches your body to resist movement and stabilize the spine in a neutral, safe position, an ability essential for injury prevention and overall spinal health. Beyond a stronger midsection, you'll notice improvements in posture, better balance, and enhanced performance in every other exercise. The basic plank is performed on your forearms, elbows directly below shoulders, and feet, with your body forming a straight line from head to heels. Try holding that for 30 seconds to realize its effectiveness. For beginners, start with knee planks or the standing plank, forearms against a wall or sturdy table, to reduce the load. Correct form is critical for injury prevention. Keep the spine in a neutral alignment, not overly arched or rigidly straight. Consciously engage your core by imagining drawing your belly button slightly in toward your spine, but do so without holding your breath. Avoid elevating your shoulders toward your ears. Keep them relaxed. A common mistake is letting the hips drop toward the floor, straining the lower back, or raising them too high, reducing core effectiveness. The plank is an isometric exercise, so we measure it in time, not reps. For beginners, start with 3 sets of 10 to 20 seconds, resting for 45 to 75 seconds between each set. Gradually, build endurance to 30, 45, or even 60 seconds per set. Now, let's organize these 3 foundational movements, the push-up, the squat, and the plank, into a smart weekly routine. After 50, our bodies require proper recovery, so we must respect that rhythm. Here's a balanced weekly routine. Monday, full focus. Warm-up, 5 minutes. 3 sets, push-ups, your best variation. 3 sets, squats. 2 sets, planks. Finish with gentle stretches. Tuesday, active recovery. 20 to 30-minute moderate-paced walk or light flexibility mobility work. Wednesday, alternate focus. Warm-up. 3 sets, squats, higher reps. 3 sets, planks, longer holds. 2 sets, push-ups, slightly reduced volume. Thursday, active recovery. Another walk or mobility session. Friday, circuit challenge. Warm-up, 7 to 8 minutes. Perform 1 set each of push-ups, squats, and planks with minimal rest between them. Repeat the entire circuit 3 times. Finish with stretching. This simple structure targets all major muscle groups, supports mobility, and allows for proper recovery. Everything that supports healthy, active aging. If you enjoyed this foundational routine and want to learn more about isometric positions that can strengthen and heal your body regardless of age, we've prepared a special video just for you. It's appearing on your screen right now. Click to discover some of the best isometric exercises for every part of the body. Thank you for staying with us through this entire journey. Keep showing up, keep moving forward, and as always, may God bless you, my friend.